All right. Make sure the live chat is on. All right. Gonna see if anybody joins me today. Just wanted to get on here and try to connect with a few people, see how things are going, see if anybody joins me today. Hope everybody's doing good. Today is Monday, and every other Monday I'm supposed to have off with my job, but that hasn't happened here lately. Trying to get hours through the holidays and everything. So it's the first Monday I've had a chance to get on here in a while. HS Racing, what's going on, man? Daytona, 41 days away. We're right around the corner from the start of the NASCAR Cup season. Looking forward to it. I expect a lot of the same guys to be running good again this year, and then we move on to 2021 where we are going to have new cars, and it's just going to be a totally different deal. So in 2021, but for 2020, I expect Kevin Harvick, Logano, Keselowski, all of those guys to be running good again this year. So hopefully Chase can have a better go and not so many mechanical issues going into this year. iRacing tonight, sweet. Subaru Nerd Vapes, hey, what's going on, man? Might be a female, I'm not sure. Got two people in that photo, so I'm not sure, male or female. Vapes. I need to go get some vape fluid later and some coils for my Valerian 2. Let's see. Hope everything's going good. Hope everybody had a good holiday season. Everything should be back to normal for everybody. I don't know, man. The older you get, the holidays are just, man, they're just crazy. It's a lot of work. Thanksgiving, somebody's got to cook. Christmas, you got to buy the kids stuff. Then you got New Year's. Kids are wanting fireworks. It's just money, man. It's become so commercialized. They want you to spend all this money, and you got Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I mean, it's crazy. People have kind of lost the true meaning of the holidays. Dropping 3 new e-juice reviews today. Sweet, man. I'm going to have to check that out. Because I'm always looking for new vape products and fluids. And the Valerian 2, I like that tank. It's got really good flavor, good airflow, good vape production. I used to be all about the clouds, and now I've kind of switched. I'm all about the flavor, so... Let's see, Fire and Air, Catherine Smallwood, hello. Hey, how's it going? Thank you for stopping by. Hope you had a great Christmas, Thanksgiving, and I hope the new year is going good for you. Everybody, let's keep our armed forces in prayer. Iran doing what they did at the U.S. Embassy, that wasn't cool. In my opinion, it's more than time to light them people up. And, they've been screwing around with us for years. And then you had Obama, who gave them just a crazy amount of money just to keep the peace, just to keep them from messing with us, and they go and mess with us. So it's time, more than time, to light those people up and let them know who they're messing with, and that if you attack us, hey, we're going to retaliate. And I thank President Trump for doing that. If you sit back long enough, something bad is going to happen. And with this impeachment process, I kept telling people now would be the perfect opportunity to strike against the U.S. because everybody's off their guard, having him tied up with this impeachment process he needs to be focused on the country and you got these Democrats that are just creating this big fiasco, and it's just not cool. Once this thing goes to the Senate, it's going to be thrown out. He's not going to be impeached, and he's going to win next year. That's just my opinion, and rightfully so. If they had any evidence at all, he would already be out of office. The truth is that they're trying to manufacture something uh, left and right. They're just trying to come up with something else to get him thrown out of office. They're just mad that they lost, and they're going to lose again next year, this year. So let's keep those men and women in our prayers. Um, going overseas and doing that, what they do. It's a tremendous blessing of those people that are fighting for us. So I hope everybody had a good holiday season. Like I said, I get on here from time to time. I do, people ask me questions on the things that I'm into. I'm into NASCAR, Texas Longhorns Football, hook 'em. The Longhorns defeating Utah in their last game of the season. They weren't picked to win, but they did in just awesome fashion. Tore that team up. So yeah, I'm a football fan. I love NASCAR. I love racing in general. Dallas Cowboys, not the fan I used to be because they just irritate me. The owner is the problem with the Dallas Cowboys. He just wants a yes man in the coaching position. He wants somebody that'll just cater to his every need and want. He needs to hire a coach and let that guy coach. Bring that team back. 1996 was the last time they won 2 back-to-back playoff games. So it's time to get somebody in there that'll clean this team up. So, just wanted to get on here, man. I appreciate you guys that stopped by. I'm going to get more into doing these live streams. Most of my live streams are going to be Friday nights, Saturday nights. So you guys can look forward. I'll always schedule them. That way you guys, just make sure you hit my bell notification. That way you guys know when I'm going to be on. Bernie Mabe, I love NASCAR racing too, brother. Hey, Bernie, how's it going? Daytona, the first race of the season. We got 41 more days till we kick off the 2020 season. Monster no longer with NASCAR. It's kind of, I'm sad to see him go. They wanted to come back. They wanted to be involved. NASCAR opted out. So now it's going to simply be called the NASCAR Cup Series, which that's easy to remember. But I'm sad to see Monster go. There are sponsors that are helping out. You got Coca-Cola, Xfinity, and a couple more. I can't remember who they are. All is well with my female kitty cat and me, brother. Hey, that's good to hear. Hope you had a good holiday season. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Fire and Air. I love NASCAR too. I've always, I can remember my first memories of NASCAR. I would say probably around 1988. So I just turned 40. Started out as a fan of Richard Petty as a kid. I love Darrell Waltrip. That number 17 Tide car that he ran was just one of the most beautiful cars I've ever seen. I actually just ordered the die cast. You can go right here on my YouTube and check that die cast out. Just one of the coolest paint schemes that you're ever going to see. That 1989 Daytona win of his was just, that's the car that I ordered actually. So very, very detailed die cast collectible. Very, very cool. You can check that video out. Then I became a big Jeff Gordon fan, and when he retired, I had to find somebody to go to, and the guy that I pull for now, the son of Bill Elliott, awesome Bill from Dawsonville, still holds the qualifying speed record at Talladega. 211 miles an hour. And after that happened is when they decided to go with the restrictor plates, which I can't stand. They think that they're making the sport safer, but those restrictor plates, especially at Talladega, only make things more dangerous because the um, the cars are running so close together. They have no breakaway speed. Chase Elliott, Chase Elliott, the son of Bill Elliott, that's who I pull for now. Um, been doing really well. Unfortunate this past year, just running into mechanical issues and stuff in the round of 8 of the playoffs. Um, Hoping for a better year this year. So, how is everybody doing? Any questions at all? NASCAR, God, Scripture, God, the most important thing in my life. Uh, if it were not for God, I probably would not be here today. And I believe what the Word of God says from cover to cover, and a lot of that stuff that's in there is coming to pass. A lot of people doubt it, but look at all the stuff that's going on. All the things that the world justifies as being okay that are really not. Kids are going to be so confused in the future that they're not going to know. I mean, they're trying to eliminate right from wrong. They really are. It's okay to call yourself to identify as whatever you want. You can be man, you can be woman, you can be transgender, you can be a man and turn yourself into a woman. I mean, these kids are going to be so confused in the future. Their parents teaching them one thing and then they hear different stuff at school. And that's another thing. The schools today should not be allowed. It should be standard curriculum only. Leave everything else to the parents. you know they don't need to be teaching our kids about transgenderism and all of that. It's too confusing for a young mind, and it doesn't need to happen. Okay. There's so much craziness, so many things that are being allowed to happen. And people want to often blame God for it. And I'm like, hey, God set the world in motion. He's letting us take control and run it how we want to run it. And if we mess it up, that's on us. And man has messed up a lot of stuff. God is very good. AKA James. Hey man, how's it going? Hope you had a great holiday season, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. Hope the new year is going good for you so far. Kind of getting back to normal, man. I tell you, the holidays for me is just a lot of work. It's just a lot of work. My daughter's birthday was at the end of November, and she just turned 2. So I had her birthday, a few days later, Thanksgiving, then Christmas, then New Year's hits, and the kids want fireworks, right? So I spent $100 on fireworks, and so I'm like looking at the stuff I got, and I'm like, this really isn't much. It's just money, 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 and it's so commercialized. Everybody trying to get your money around the holidays, and the greed during the holidays, especially around Christmas time, is just crazy. Kids wanting this, kids wanting that. It's very important that these parents, we need to teach our kids to earn things. It's all electronics, and these kids are getting to where they don't want to do anything but sit on the tablet, video games, and it's just, I'm sad to see that the toy market is just dying. Kids don't play with action figures. Kids don't even ride bikes anymore, hardly. I can't remember the last time I drove by a house and saw kids outside throwing a football or baseball around. It just doesn't happen like it used to, and it's sad. It really is. these kids are missing out on a lot of exercise because of that, a lot of obesity and things of that sort. So, Winston-Salem, North Carolina, 51 degrees and sunny, beautiful flying weather, my brother. Yeah, it would be a nice day to go flying, even here where I'm at. I'm in Port Neches, Texas. It's probably around the same temperature here, pretty close. Sunny day, warming up outside. Just a nice day. Nice day. Yep. So you say it's a nice day to fly. So are you a pilot by chance, or do you fly often? What's the deal? But it would definitely be a nice day to be up in the air. No doubt about that. So yeah, let's continue to keep our military men and women in our prayers. Um, Iran is those guys are poking the wrong old dog, if you know what I'm saying. It's time to just. We've been messing around with this country since what, 91? Saddam Hussein. Then we dealt with Osama bin Laden. It's time to just deliver and deliver big and let them know, hey, look, cut it out or we're gonna annihilate you. Nice day in Florida too, 61 degrees right now. Florida. It's a place I haven't been to in a long time. I'd like to go to Orlando. I would like to check out what is it? Not Disney World, but what's the other attraction? The Hollywood. You know what I'm talking about. All the movie rides and stuff. What's it called? Um, you know what I'm talking about. Universal. Yes. Thank you. I would like to check out Universal Studios. It's a place I haven't been. Disney World, I'm getting off of Disney a little bit. Not that I wouldn't like to go, but what they've done with the Star Wars franchise, they're trying to, I don't know what they're doing. Walt Disney, if you go back, you can even look on YouTube. There's a lot of the old cartoons that have like sexual innuendos in them that people aren't even aware of. Uh, a lot of craziness in a lot of those older, especially the VHS tapes. You can go back and you can see a lot of that. Check it out here on YouTube. So, uh, Chase fan number 9, hey man, what's going on? Daytona, 41 days away, right around the corner. Looking forward to it. 2020 NASCAR Cup Series. The season starts soon. I'm looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it. Make sure you get in on my Pick 5 diecast contest. Going to be $150 on the line. Going to be like a point system going on. So if you're in the NASCAR, even if you're not, hey, go check out my latest videos, and it kind of explains how I'm going to do the point system. There's going to be 150 on the line, the last race of the season. So I'm just trying to give back to those who support my channel. So here, Crazy Chick. Hey, did you change your screen name? I think you used to just be Crazy Chick, if I remember right. Boston. Hey, Boston, Mass. How's it going? Crazy Chick, I hope you had a great holiday season, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. Hope I hope your new year is going good. Hope everybody's doing well. So if my face starts bleeding, don't think anything about it. I shaved right before I got on here. So, which NFL team do you think will make it to the Super Bowl? Okay, well, the Patriots are out, and I can't say that I'm upset about that. The Patriots have been there just so much over the past decade. I think it's time for somebody else. I'm really looking at the Ravens. The Ravens look really stout. Also, the Kansas City Chiefs. Do not count them out. They're one of those teams that they've been so close in recent years. Um, we'll see what happens. I was really surprised to see the Vikings take out the Saints yesterday. Second year in a row where a really bad call has happened at the end. I do believe that last, if you watch the game, that last pass and touchdown by the Vikings, I honestly thought that was pass interference, the offensive pass interference. The guy did push off. Wasn't a ton of contact. The referees let it go. And in the playoffs, you kind of have to expect that a little bit. These referees are going to let the guys play. So the Vikings played a tough game. So they're moving on. I do not expect them to go much further. I don't think that they're there yet. But teams like the Kansas City Chiefs, the Baltimore Ravens, those are two teams that you can look to possibly get there. Baltimore is pretty stout, so we'll see what happens. Dun, dun, dun. Good morning, crazy chick Sheena, my Patriot sister. Hey, make sure that you guys connect with each other. Crazy chick, she's great channel, great person. Go connect to her. Been a long time since I've been on here during the week. I'm supposed to be working 410s. I work in HVAC, heating repair, AC repair, and I'm working in a Exxon Mobil refinery right now. And there's just so much work in this refinery, enough work for a lifetime. I mean, these AC units are exposed to all the chemicals and stuff, and they just don't last. If you get 10 years out of a unit, you're lucky. So stuff's constantly breaking. We're constantly fixing stuff, and it's just supposed to be working 410s, and here lately I've been working a lot of Mondays. Supposed to be my day off, and this is the first Monday that I've had off in quite some time. So we were trying to make our hours for the holidays, having holidays off, just trying to get in our 40 for the week and stuff. So we worked a lot of extra Mondays. So I hope everybody is doing good. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Doesn't matter if I have 5 people or 50 people. I like to try to connect with people, and anybody that comes on here, if I'm not connected with you, I will connect to you. And I ask that you would do the same. I would greatly appreciate it. The 49ers also have been strong too. Yeah. They're kind of iffy. They had a few losses during the season that I was just like, what? So I mean, we'll see what happens. But this is the playoffs. It's a totally different, totally different part of the season. These guys are going to be playing as hard as possible. So we'll see what happens. Antonio, work for a lifetime. Oil spills, Exxon Mobil, work for eternity. Yeah, pretty much. There's just so much with them that just doesn't make sense. And literally their motto is, we're here to make money. We're not here to make sense. That's one of the actual things that they say, you know. And a lot of what they do just doesn't make sense. They throw away money. Plants in general throw away money, especially toward the end of the year, like you would not believe. I've seen them throw away brand new generators, stuff still in the boxes, all kinds of equipment, tools. And what they do, it's a tax write off. They get all of that money back for stuff that they don't use. It's a shame. It really is that they do a lot of things that they do. So, working in a refinery is just, you know, you're working literally in a ticking time bomb. If something happens, what are you gonna do? Um, you know, we just had a plant explosion a couple months ago, back in November, a mile and a half from where I sit right now, my home here in Port Neches, Texas. It made national headlines. I mean, two separate explosions. And it just, the first explosion took place at about 1 a.m. And I was asleep. Me and my wife were asleep. And it shook the entire house. Shook the entire house. And my wife wakes up and smacks me. She's like, "What was that?" I'm like, "It was lightning. Go back to sleep." It wasn't lightning. It was an explosion. And the second explosion took place a day or two later. A distillation tower actually went up like a rocket. And they let us know, I heard through the grapevine, they were trying to keep some other tanks cool so that they would not explode. You see, with a chemical fire, you cannot, I repeat, with a chemical fire, you cannot put it out with water. Water will not put out a chemical fire. It will continue to burn. You have to use a powder or a foam substance, something else, because water will not work. It'll just burn right through it. It'll just keep on keeping on. And that is just terrifying. That is scary. The chemical that one of the chemicals that was that they were having issues with was butadiene, and butadiene is so the flash point for it is so high. If you took a half inch of butadiene and stretched it for half a mile, if you lit one end of it, the other end would immediately ignite. So that's how flammable this stuff is, and what actually make it worse. So they spent over a week trying to put out the fires from the first explosion. Over a week. It just burned day and night and day, just emitting smoke into the air. A lot of people evacuated. It was crazy. It was crazy. And I don't know, just really, really crazy, really blessed to have been safe from that. The tanks that were near the fire of the first explosion, um, if one of those tanks would have went up, it would have leveled everything within a 4 mile radius. That's how dangerous these chemical refineries are. One single tank, if it goes up, it's a chain reaction, and it's crazy. It's really crazy. But I live here off of the Gulf Coast. The Gulf Coast supplying so much oil to the entire country. I mean, a lot of plant workers, um, they really deserve more credit than they get, because they're in a ticking time bomb every day. They're putting their life on the line just stepping into the plant. Because anything could happen at any time. I've been there 3 months, and we've already had 4 fires in this plant. So, um, crazy. It's really, Really insane. Happy you guys are safe. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're good. We're good. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here. What's your expectations for Chase Elliott this season? I expect him to have a better season this year. I think they're going to take a lot of their data from last year, because the cars are going to pretty much be the same other than the nose of the Chevrolet. I believe them flattening out the nose of the Chevy is going to make racing better for them. They're going to be able to push. They're going to be able to push with their teammates. I think that the cars are going to be a little bit better. Expect them to get the mechanical stuff fixed. I expect them to have a better year this year. My father worked as chief's engineer on boat. He said shop drums in the seat. Why? In the seat. Well, I'm not sure what you're asking there. Heavy Metal Gaming HD. Hey, how's it going? I appreciate you guys coming in. Make sure you go and hit that like button for me. Heavy Metal Gaming. Been doing some online gaming a little bit. Been racing some people. Nascar Heat 4. If you like racing games at all, go check it out. He said they dump oil in the sea. Yeah, I mean, I've known that to happen. Don't know exactly why they would do that. They have to have some sort of way to dispose of waste and stuff like that. They need to burn that stuff off rather than... either way, if they burn it off, it's going to emit into the atmosphere. If they dispose of it, I mean, how do you completely dispose of oil? So either way, it's bad for the environment, but we got to have oil. The economy would fall apart if we didn't have oil. They dump it into the sea every day. That's crazy. That's one of the reasons why the ocean life, a lot of your coral reef and stuff like that is dying off because of things like that. So following you both on YouTube, and hello sister and brother. Hey man, yeah, everybody connect with each other. I'm going to make sure that I'm connected to all of you. If I'm not, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Off today. I changed the oil in my wife's car. Had to do that, and now I'm just kind of relaxing, kicking back. Her vehicle only takes 3.5 quarts of oil. That's crazy. That is crazy. Hope everybody's doing good. Appreciate everybody coming in. Crazy Chick, appreciate you stopping by. I haven't seen you in a long time on here. Thank you so much for coming in. Hope everybody is doing well. My wife's laptop, I was using that for my live streams, and it's just acting crazy. It's locking up. It's not loading right. Brand new computer. We're going to have to get it fixed. So I'm having to, thank God, I met the criteria and I'm able to go live on my phone. Who knows what new changes YouTube has in store. So thank you for your support. I watch your videos after he is done. Okay. Awesome. You guys stay connected with each other. That's how we grow. And I do my best, as busy as I am, to watch videos and give people some watch time and stuff like that. And that's so important to help people out, And from what I understand, YouTube, they're always making these changes and doing things without letting people know. And sometimes you may come to your channel and look at it and you've lost a whole bunch of people and you have no idea why. And Sometimes they just up and make these decisions, and you know that's like with the going live. You have to have, what is it? I think 1,000 subscribers to be able to go live. They may change that. Here you can only use 2 emoji at a time in the chat. Huh. They may have changed that up. Someone was telling me that they're going to have it to where you're only able to have 5 playlists connected to your YouTube account. So I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. But yeah, go check out my playlists. I have just a number of videos. I've probably got over 700 videos. Don't have 1,000, and I go live. Huh? That's awesome. That's pretty cool. And I've heard that a lot of people don't have 1,000 and they're still able to go live. But as soon as I heard that was going to be a possible criteria, I just went on ahead and did my best to get up to 1,000. I'm sitting right at about 1,400 subscribers now, and it was really, really hard to get there. And one of the best ways to get more subscribers is to go on live streams and just connect with people and say hello, and you can meet a lot of cool people that way, and find a lot of neat channels that way. Congratulations, brother. Hey, I appreciate it. I greatly appreciate it, and you'll get there. One of the live streams that I really enjoy, and he sometimes goes on at noon, and he'll go on at around midnight, is a guy by the name of Patrick Jane Forums, and also he has another channel that he uses even more, and that's called Killer Whale. And he has a really good laid back live stream, and you can connect with a lot of good channels there. And he'll talk about God also, and he'll have music playing in the background, and he'll just talk about a number of different things. That is a cool name. And with my name, Righteous Redneck, I wanted something that fit my personality, and something that fit what I like to do and talk about. So I'm into racing, I'm into cars, I'm into helping people with car maintenance and stuff like that. So the righteous part of the name has to do with my beliefs in God, so righteous, and everybody, a car guy, a redneck, so I went with Righteous Redneck. All right. Bernie connecting with Heavy Metal Gaming. Yeah, you guys connect with each other. Stay connected. Keep helping channels out. Help each other out. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Monday to everybody starting the new week off. I know last year flew by. To me, 2019 just blew by. And the older you get, the faster time seems to go. So my daughter just turned 2 years old. It seems like she was just born. If you want to see my daughter, there's a video where I'm teaching her to throw up the horns, Texas Longhorns, and she did a good job. So she's talking just so well. That girl just talking constantly. She cracks me up over the baby monitor. Like on the weekends, she'll wake up early. Dada, get in here. Dada, open the door. Open the door. Come on. I mean, she's she cracks me up. So she's something else. So you can go and check out that video I posted pretty recent. There's a couple that I posted of her. So, and protect her innocent soul. Yeah, no doubt about that. No doubt, man. In this crazy, crazy world that we're living in, And it's about time that parents stand up for what's right. We got these schools that are teaching these kids about transgenderism and all this stuff that should be left up to us parents. You know what I'm saying? And these schools just feel the need to interject themselves and push their agenda. And I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I may very well homeschool her. And you can't shelter your kids from everything, but you got to shelter them somewhat because there's certain things that they just don't need to hear. Until their minds are developed and they can really see things for what it is. That's one of the reasons why the world is so bad, is because um, these kids are just confused. They grow up thinking everything is okay, everything's fine, everything's acceptable. No, it's not. There is right and there's wrong. There's black and there's white. And that's how I see the world. I see it in black and white. Word of God says it's wrong, it's wrong. That's just my opinion. Doesn't matter what we think, it matters what God thinks. And people have gotten away from that. And that's why the world is getting messed up. Continuously getting more and more messed up. So what are you guys up to today going on? Hopefully some of you are not having to work today, or if you are having to work, hopefully you have a good day. Good Monday afternoon, Antonio. I'm following you on YouTube. All right, everybody, connect with each other. Make sure that you click that like button for me. I would greatly appreciate that. Hope everybody's doing well. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and get off of here for now. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Get connected with each other. Get connected with each other and help other channels out. Not much, just watching YouTube videos and probably go live later. Sweet. If I'm not busy, I will try to catch that. I'll make sure that I'm connected with you. I'm not sure if that I am, but I'll make sure that I am. I'll go ahead and click that bell notification if I haven't already. Fire and air. Hey, I appreciate you you coming in today. I'll make sure that I am connected to you. And have a blessed rest of your day. Connect and spread the love. Peace, guys. All right. Appreciate you coming, Antonio. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get off here for now, guys. You guys have an awesome rest of your day. And I like your videos too. Hey, I appreciate that. You guys take it easy, and I will check you later. Look for me maybe Friday night. Actually, no, this week I will not be able to go live. My wife's grandmother passed away over the weekend, and we have to travel for the funeral. So just keep the family in your prayers. But normally I'm going to be going live now on probably every other Monday if I'm able to, if I'm off of work. Friday nights, Saturday nights. So I'll always try to schedule it. That way you guys can see it. As long as you have the bell notification, you'll know that I plan on going live. So sorry for your loss, and thank you very much. Just keep the family in your prayers. Thanks for having me, says Chase, fan number 9. Not a problem, man. I appreciate you. You guys take it easy. Have a blessed rest of your day.